Hello everyone! Today I want to share with you the Recurrence GL feature of AutoCount. What is the AutoCount Recurrence GL feature? AutoCount can directly help you automatically generate the same transactions every month, okay, or every day, every week, like general voucher, payment voucher, officer receipt, and so on. As long as it's a recurring item, we can auto-generate it for you, okay? This recurrence feature is divided into two modules. One is called Recurrence GL. Okay, the Recurrence GL or module is free, completely free. However, if you want recurrence for sales items, sales invoices, purchase invoices, those things, for the sales and purchase modules, you will need to pay for those yourself. So this Recurrence GL is free for all the modules within GL, AR, and AP. So it is divided into two different parts. This Recurrence GL can be set for every day, every week, every month, every half year, every few months, okay? The last day of every few months. It can be set very precisely and you can choose when it automatically performs this transaction for you. Okay, you don't have to do it like this, going to copy every time the end of the month comes, as it wastes more of your time. Copying is a good method, but this recurrence feature saves you more time and generates these documents faster. Okay, so without further ado, let me show everyone how the system operates this function. Okay, in the AutoCount system, you see the recurrence function in GL, AR, AP. It's in all these functions like entry functions such as cash book entry, general entry, invoice entry in AR, payment voucher, all have this recurrence function. So if you have noticed, when you open a new document, there is something called Save as Recurrence, which is already built into the system. No need to open any module, it is already free. But if you want the recurrence function in sales or purchase, then you need to purchase our recurrence module, that module. Okay, so the advantage is, for example, if you have rent to pay every month, the rent is due on the 1st, pay on the 1st, okay? So you can first set the recurrence for this accounts payable invoice. If you are paying directly, you use the cash book entry, depending on whether you pay directly or owe the rent first, and then maybe pay on the 3rd or 4th. Okay, for example, for this accounts payable invoice, when you create a new one, you select the store owner's name, and then below, you set the purchase account as office rental, office rental. So after you select office rental, after office rental, you just enter how much for this office rental, and then there's this save as recurrence. You don't want to save as, because this is something you want to generate monthly. So don't go and save as, just directly save as recurrence. Okay, save as recurrence, and this is a draft situation. You save as recurrence. Here you might enter some possible purchase invoice, AP invoice. Okay, for that rental, you just enter it like this. Okay, office rental. Then here's the document format. If you have a single number, you choose the format you want and then which creditor. If you open one, it's a creditor named after the store owner. After opening it, you choose, and here you can see if it's daily, weekly, or monthly. Okay, so for daily, it's every day or every 3 days. You can set it like this, every 4 days. This is daily. For weekly, it's every week or every 2 weeks. If you set it for 2 weeks, it will be once every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks on Monday or Sunday. Okay, so there are many options. For every month, it's the same. If you want every 2 months, once every 2 months, once every 3 months, then you set it to every month. So every 3 months, that's quarterly. If you want once every 3 months, then which day? Okay, is it the beginning of the month or the last day? The last one, the last 2 days, the last 3 days. And it's set like this. You can set it monthly, weekly. Assuming this rent is on January 1st, we need to make this AP invoice. So we set it to every month, then on the 1st of each month, and this is today's date. Then you choose how many times you want it to automatically do it for you, whether 11 times, 12 times, or 13 times. You can choose. Let's say you have 12 times. When you generate here, it will start from January 1st. February 1st, it will arrange the dates for you. So after arranging the dates, you can see above there's something called automatic created. Automatic created means when you log into AutoCount, it automatically helps you generate this voucher. And when you see this generate, it shows whose name is there. It's under admin. As long as this admin logs in, it will generate. If you do not want it to auto-generate, then a list will pop up to notify you and you need to tag it, okay? It will only allow you to save this transaction. You need to tick, and these are the automatically generated transactions. So it will notify you about these transactions and you need to tick them before it generates the voucher. If it's automatic, then you don't need to do it manually. It will automatically complete the transaction when you open it, okay? And here you have save, execute, okay? Execute means to let it run and make sure it has run, save, execute, then inactive. Inactive means that for a certain month, you might want to stop. Let's say after I save execute, if you don't want to save this December, you just turn it off. If you want to save, you put your date, save the information you want. And if you don't want to save anything, you just cancel. Okay, so we can find it back in the top right corner to manage recurrence. This top right corner, this is the AP invoice. I find back the AP invoice. If it's the cash book, in the top right corner of the cash book, others managed to receive a voucher. So now let's assume I want to find that managed recurrence from earlier. Maybe you just edit it here. Let's say this February, maybe it's MCO or something, and the shop owner gets 3 months of free rent. You just inactivate it. Okay, now it will help you inactivate this month's rent. Okay, inactive by account number. This is if you have maybe this is 3 stores, 4 stores. In this situation, you would use it. Or if you have many customers, usually in the customer situation, you have 10 customers and you want, for example, in 1 month to waive 1 customer, then you would use this inactive recurrence by account for 1 person. Because here you can select more than 1 supplier or more than 1 customer. Okay, so this is a new feature. Up here, it has approved or draft, meaning when you automatically generate it, you can choose whether it becomes an approved document or a draft document. Also, up here you can select, when another person logs in, then this action will be generated. Okay, so your setting is roughly this simple. Okay, if you want to change the document, you see there is something called edit document. Why do I want to change it? You see, in the sample I just showed, it doesn't have the year and month. If you want to show the year and month in your description, okay, go back to my notes here. You see, I made some samples, and this sample explains that there are many formats. If you want it with the month and year, then you need to use this alimi, okay? 4 Ys, then this is 3 Ms, 3 capital Ms, and lowercase y. Then the format that comes out is like this. So we type this sample alimi. So come to the setting here. Okay, let's say we have alimi here. Okay, this is the format we want. Then we save this format. So it will be saved as recurrence there. So afterward, we wait until January. Since I can't wait until January here, and I'll adjust our computer date. Okay, here I changed my computer date to January 1st, 2026. Actually, whether it's January 1st or January 2nd, when you log into the system, as long as you pass that January 1st deadline, it will automatically generate this document for you when you log into the system. So here we are testing it. So we log into a new account book, then we enter the password, okay, log into the system. So when you log in, pay attention, okay, this AP, that invoice entry has already automatically generated this new transaction for you. Okay, it will notify you. There is a new notification informing you that this document has been created. If you pay attention, after you log in, look at the bottom right corner and then double click here, you will see its format. Look at the document's format, okay? The description, so the date is January 1st. It has already been automatically generated for you. So we already submitted in February. So you see February has already been submitted. So I won't show everyone February, okay? I didn't make it inactive earlier. So if it were inactive, it wouldn't appear when you log in during February. So here you see if it's successful, it means January has already generated this transaction. So if you want to test February, okay? So my method just now was, my method was automatic created, okay? So when it logs in, it will automatically generate this transaction. So if you don't want it to be automatic, a screen to notify you before it generates this transaction. So here, if you really don't want it, you need to redo another recurrence, okay? So due to time constraints, I'll quickly do another recurrence transaction. I'll just copy it and change it to purchases, okay? So after changing it to purchases, I then adjust this format, okay? Remember, that format should follow capital M, lowercase y, okay? Small I too, okay? So after doing it, we don't save, just save as recurrence here, okay? So this is a purchases invoice, okay? This is a purchase transaction. I just randomly made a purchase transaction, okay? It's also $1,000, then give this invoice format, okay? So which customer? If you have 2 customers that are the same, you just check both customers, then press okay. Okay, here we don't want automatic. Let's see if it pops up when we log in later. And we'll use the monthly method on the first day, generate on the first day of each month. That's the date. So here is the first this supplier, and this is the second supplier. Okay, so if there are no issues, we just save and execute. Okay, save and execute. Today happens to be January 1st, so it is active here. Okay, save and execute. Then let's try re-logging into this auto account. Okay, so let's see if it will help us generate that transaction just now. Look at this notification. When you click it, it has generated 2 purchase invoices. Oh, it generated 2 purchase invoices, and then this is not a purchase invoice, so it's an AP invoice. So you log into this AP invoice, see the 1,000 purchases inside our purchases, what month and what day, okay? What month and day? Month and year, okay? Purchases, it's month and year.
Okay, here I'll change the date to February 1st, and then we'll try to generate the transaction again.
Try one more time, okay? See if it will notify us about this recurrence transaction before we save. You see, it will automatically pop up this screen notifying you of some recurrence transactions. Do you want to execute them? If you do, press yes. Here are 2 AP invoices. If you want to execute both, check them off, then proceed and save. If you just want to check for any issues before saving, use open. If you want to run directly, proceed and save. If you don't want it to pop up next time, you just cancel recurrence. There are 3 situations, okay? So if you proceed and save, and then we're done, we just press OK, so it will help us generate the AP invoice. We then go to see this AP invoice entry. Here it has created 2 AP invoices, which are for February, okay? It's for the February AP invoice. The render was set before, and it automatically comes in without prompting because we checked automatically, okay? But here we unticked automatically. So it will notify you before you automatically create. So we unticked it. So for that purchase invoice, we unticked this automatic creation. It will confirm one more time before our system, the AutoCount system, generates this transaction. Okay. So let's see what other features we might have missed. Okay. So in general, I've already explained how to set up buying and selling, how it will auto-generate or notify you before it saves, and the document formats. I've explained many formats, how to change them, how to make some suppliers or customers inactive, and so on. Now, let's share some other similar features. So one of them is our recurrence module, which requires a purchase. It applies to the sales and purchase modules, okay? Then there's recurring billing, which we wrote earlier than the recurrence module. It can be set in each chapter's file, where we can set some conditions for it, like what to build or how many months. So earlier we set it in the accounts payable invoice or the sales invoice. So this recurrence build is set within the customer's name or supplier's name for these recurring items. And easy recurrence is written by our team. You first create an invoice, and then we base on this invoice to copy it for other customers, okay? Or a quotation, and then copy the quotation for other customers. So it is a copy logic, not preset, okay? Which month needs to bill whom, okay? What needs to be billed. So there are certain differences among these 3, okay? I hope this video can help everyone. I am Mr. Low from Excel Software AutoCount. Thank you, everyone. AutoCount Accounting, the most comprehensive accounting software, your first choice.